You're going to close this video in about 47 seconds. Not because it's bad, because your brain has been systematically rewired to reject anything that doesn't give you instant gratification. You already know social media and corn-alike activities are the problems. You've seen the videos. Delete Instagram. Just have more willpower. How many times have you tried that? Can't remember? The equation is broken. Picture your dopamine levels as a line. When you wake up, you're at baseline, neutral. This is the state where normal activities, reading, working, thinking, feel naturally engaging. Now watch what happens when you get pleasure first in the morning. Instant spike. Your brain floods with dopamine. Feels good, doesn't it? But your brain only cares about homeostasis, balance. So when you spike dopamine artificially, your body compensates with an equal drop below baseline. And that crash? That's why your work feels like torture. Why studying seems impossible. Why you keep reaching for your phone every 15 minutes. You're not lazy, you're not undisciplined, you're in dopamine debt. And the part that should terrify you is that most people live their entire day in this pattern. Spike, crash, spike, crash. They're borrowing dopamine from their future to feel diabolical in the present. Then, some oversmart people tells you solutions like wake up early, exercise, meditate. None of them tell you why those things fail when you try them. I'm saying it because I broke my attention badly enough to study why. And I promise you, if you follow this video, in week 1, you'll have too much time. Uncomfortable amounts of time. You'll be bored. This is when 90% of people give up. And by month 2, you'll discover you actually enjoy things, not the manufactured enjoyment of a dopamine hit, real engagement. You'll start projects you've been planning for years. And finally, in month 3, people will ask what changed. You won't know how to explain that you simply stopped poisoning yourself. But before we get there, you need to know which category you're in. Category 1. You've accepted your life. Job, routine, comfort. Category 2. You have goals that terrify you. Time slipping. Current path won't get you there. Keeps you up at night. Most people drift between these. This is about which one you choose to reinforce. Constraints are real. Distraction on top of them is optional. So, I have divided the baseline protocol in 5 simple phases. Phase 1, establish your damage. Tomorrow morning, book, timer, read until you have to stop. Don't judge the number. Write it down. That's your baseline. Probably worse than you think. Good. Now you have truth. Phase 2, the morning sequence. You might have heard this before, but it works. This is non-negotiable if you're serious. When you wake up, doesn't matter what time, do not touch your phone. Not for messages, not for alarms, not for just checking. The first hour determines everything. Your sequence in morning should be eyes open, meditate. 2 minutes minimum. Clear your mind, prime your identity. Who do you need to be today? Immediate work on highest priority task. Before breakfast, before shower, before your brain remembers it has options. Now, why this works? You're operating on baseline dopamine. The work doesn't feel like work because you haven't created the comparison to a synthetic high. Your brain learns. Morning equals focus. It becomes automatic. Phase 3, environmental surgery. Billion-dollar companies weaponized psychology against you. Remove the weapons. Phone in another room during work. Notifications don't exist. One tab open, that's it. Physical zones. This chair equals work. That couch equals rest. Never mix. This is called removing the decision. Phase 4, breaks. Pushing past and brain-focused tasks doesn't make you productive, makes you stupid. 90 minutes focused. 15-minute walk. No phone. No podcast. High performers know this. Mediocre performers think breaks are weakness. The walk isn't a break from performance. It is performance. Your subconscious solves what your conscious mind grinds on. Phase 5, the meaning anchor. Before any task, write down why it matters, specifically. Not because I should. Who benefits? What changes? Why does that matter to you? Keep it visible. Purpose doesn't make hard things easy. It makes hard things worth it. Now, we address what you're actually afraid of. If I delete social media, I'll lose touch with friends. Let's say you have 500 followers. How many would notice if you disappeared tomorrow? 5? 3? Pathetic. I'll miss out on important things. In 3 months offline, trends that don't matter, celebrity drama that doesn't affect you, curated highlight reels of people often miserable behind the camera. Important things find you. Everyone else is doing it. Category 1, people can afford to follow everyone else. They've accepted average. You said you were choosing category 2. Act like it. If you're stuck, something's wrong but can't pinpoint it, you need the reset. 3 hours minimum, park bench, notebook, nothing else. 3 days if you can. Go somewhere nobody knows you, and even if they do, ignore them. Sunrise walk, sit, ask, what do I actually want? Can my current path get me there? If not, what has to change? You've avoided these questions for years. 3 hours won't kill you. Now, if you got bored watching this video, then let me be direct about what happens if you don't fix this. You'll scroll away the next 5 years, you'll wake up one day wondering where your 20s went, why you never started that business, never learned that skill, never became the person you said you'd be, and you'll blame circumstances, bad luck, other people. Every single day.